Calendar for any year can be spilled to the sheet by changing the selection. Welcome to the session. In today's Excel walkthrough, we are going to build a fully dynamic annual calendar using the power of Excel's lambda and reduce functions, all with a single reusable formula and absolutely no VBA. In this tutorial, you will learn how modern dynamic array functions can work together to automate calendar creation efficiently and elegantly. By the end of this video, you will not only understand how this advanced formula works, but you will also learn practical techniques for creating reusable and scalable functional formulas in Excel. So let us get started and build a smart dynamic calendar from scratch. First thing first, I have created a drop-down list of years, and that allows us to quickly select the year for which we want to generate the calendar. Let us begin with lambda. The first parameter is defined with the name calendar year, after which the output section is temporarily kept 0. Finally, outside the function, the selected year value is passed directly into the formula as the input argument. Within the output section of the lambda function, the reduce function is introduced. Although the accumulator argument is typically kept blank or initialized as nil, but in this case it is utilized to generate the first row of the calendar containing the weekday names with the help of sequence function. Pass the number 7 in the second argument of the function, as the list of weekdays is expected horizontally. In the second argument of reduce function, the iterative array is used to supply a list of dates representing the first day of all 12 months in the selected year, generated dynamically using the sequence function. The process begins with the date function, where the year argument is assigned using the calendar year variable. For the month argument, the sequence function is used and the count is supplied as 12 in the first argument this time, as it is required to generate the list in a vertical arrangement. The day argument is then fixed at 1 so that the resulting array returns the first day of every month in the selected year. In the output section of reduce function, another lambda function is introduced. The accumulator variable is assigned as ACC, while the iterative array value is assigned as first day of month, followed by the output section of the lambda function. The VSTACK function is used to vertically combine the accumulator and the current value. Allowing the calendar array to expand dynamically with each iteration. Close VSTACK, close lambda, close reduce. Before moving further, the weekday row is formatted properly and the NA errors are handled, since the number of columns must remain consistent across every row of the array. The weekday names are formatted using text function. While the month heading is positioned in the fourth column by heading the 3 blank columns before and after with the help of HSTACK function. Next, 2 separate arrays are created using sequence function. The first consisting of 7 columns. Skip the row part. Having starting number as first day of month, and step value as 1. The second sequence function consisting of 6 rows. Skip the column part, having the starting value as 0 and step value as 7. Here we get a row of 6 columns, the date starting from 1st to 7th. Similarly, in second sequence array, we are getting 6 rows where the date is jumping by 7 numbers. Now both sequence arrays are then combined to generate a final array containing 7 columns and 6 rows, representing the complete calendar structure for the days of. we get the dates till the end of the year. There is no need to get overwhelmed by the current appearance of the array. The visual formatting will be handled later using conditional formatting, since the lambda function itself cannot manage formatting elements. Before that, the first date of each month needs to be shifted from first column to its actual weekday position. This adjustment is achieved by modifying the starting value of the sequence function based on the weekday number of the first date of the month. Here, 1 is subtracted from the weekday number of first day of month. Select the Sunday through Saturday option. -1, and the result of this expression is subtracted from the above. With that, the formula section is fully completed. The only remaining step is to apply the formatting to transform the generated array into a clean and visually structured calendar layout. Select the custom formatting. Type D. Select wide Latin. Create rule under conditional formatting. Rule number 1. If weekday is equal to 1, then formatting should be this. Second rule, if weekday is equal to 7, Saturday, then formatting should be this. Rule number 3, if weekday is greater than equal to 2, double condition, greater than equal to 2, weekday is less than equal to 6, then select this. Rule number 4, make sure that the range selected is A3 to G86 and the cursor is at A3. If A3 is equal to blank, put $sign before A and select the fourth option. Select all the month heading cells by clicking while keeping the control key pressed, and select the formatting as MMMM. A calendar feels incomplete without highlighting holidays. An illustrative list of holidays has been created using the rand_between function for demonstration purposes. In a real-world scenario, the actual holiday list can be entered manually or sourced from a dedicated dataset. Apply conditional formatting. Apply to range A3 to G86 equal to not is in a match A3. Select the column holding the list of holidays. Match type 0. Close match. Close is in a close not. Select the foreground and background color. Background color red and foreground color white. All the holidays have been highlighted. The final remaining step is to adjust the formatting for dates belonging to previous and next months. The conditional formatting rules are then applied separately to each individual month section for better control and accurate visual distinction. Select the apply to range for the 1 month only. A4 to G9. Formula: if month of A4 is not equal to month of D3, put it in dollars. Then the formatting should be background color this and foreground color. This process has to be repeated 12 times for each month separately. Now the calendar for any year can be spilled to the sheet by changing the selection. With that, the session comes to an end. Hope this walkthrough added value and helped in exploring the power of dynamic Excel formulas. If the content was helpful, do consider subscribing to the channel for more advanced Excel techniques and practical automation solutions. Thanks for watching.